He drove everyone home, but never himself. Tonight, he finally reached the truth he kept circling. Some stories end before you know they've begun. Claire, I'm outside. Same curb, like before.
Old times ended without you noticing, Evan.
I thought we were just taking it slow.
Slow turned into leaving me alone with the waiting.
I was trying to get my life together. 2 jobs, saving up.
I saved space for us until it emptied.
I missed your call. ER shift ran late.
You missed more than calls, Evan.
Tell me what I missed. I am listening now.
Birthdays. My mom's relapse. A morning I needed any ride.
I drafted texts. None sounded worthy of you.
I didn't need poetry. I needed presence.
I thought proving myself would protect you from my mess.
You protected me from closeness instead.
I kept your coffee order. 2 sugars, no lid.
Hope stayed in my pocket until it wore a hole.
I'm here now. For real.
Now doesn't fix the years you left unread.
Tell me what you need. I'll stay. However long.
That's the thing, Evan. I stopped waiting.
Because of someone else?
Because of myself. I kept walking. I replay the silence after that night. It lasted longer than us.
I'm not that guy anymore. I've been trying.
You're still learning the cost of later, Evan.
What if I show up every day?
Then you'd finally meet you, Evan. That's who was missing.
I kept the little movie tickets.
I kept my boundaries. They finally fit me now.
Do you hate me?
No, I just learned to love me.
I thought love needed proof. Job, apartment, ring someday.
Love needed presence. The ring was optional.
I was afraid of needing you.
You made me need you alone.
I kept canceling myself. I do not want that anymore.
Good. Endings are honest.
Chamomile tea. You said it tasted like safety.
It tasted like attention. You watched the kettle that night.
I can do that again. Watch the kettle, watch us. Watch us.
Us isn't a kettle, Evan.
I deserve your anger. All of it.
You deserve your grief. Mine's past.
What changed?
I stopped building futures with parts you never delivered.
I kept the photo, the county fair one.
Memory can be kind, without being a promise.
Do you still wear that blue sweater?
Sometimes. It's warm without the weight now.
Are you happy? Dad?
I'm honest. That's close enough.
I'm sorry I turned love into a waiting room.
I'm sorry I thought time could parent you.
I kept thinking, after the next promotion, after next month,
After became never, and then became me leaving.
I didn't even see you leave. It was so quiet.
Quiet is how women keep themselves safe.
Did you truly love me?
Yes, I just stopped loving the version who never arrived.
I'm here now. I'm arriving.
Arriving after endings is tourism, Evan. Not home.
Let me walk you to your door. Just that.
Walk beside me, not for me.
I kept a playlist called Someday.
Rename it today, then play it without me.
I'm afraid of who I am without the chase.
Maybe you are, finally, still.
Your hands, after 12 hours, still gentle.
Gentle doesn't mean forever available.
If tonight were our first meeting,
You'd still be late, but you'd look sincere.
is there a version where we try again?
Some questions don't need answers to matter.
Yeah, I guess meaning was there even when I wasn't.
You showed up in pieces. I kept trying to read the whole book.
I wish I'd known how to give more than fragments.
Fragments were honest, just not enough to build things.
Funny. I kept saving the best version of me for later.
Maybe this, right now, is your best version starting.
Thanks for not shutting down on me tonight.
Closure isn't shutting down, it's opening just enough to leave gently.
You always knew how to say things that landed right.
Maybe I just listened with less fear back then.
Fear made me sprint, even when no one was chasing me.
Stillness can be scary too, but it teaches.
I think I'm finally teachable.
Good. Growth looks good on you.
I'm trying to stay, not brace.
I see that. It's quieter in you.
Feels better than running.
Better doesn't always mean back.
Yeah, I'm not asking for back, just real.
Real is easier when no one's clutching.
I was clutching, like emotionally white-knuckling.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm here now, and I'm steady.
Steady looks good on you, really. I see now. I wasn't waiting for you. I was waiting for myself.
And I kept thinking love was something to earn later.
Later is where people hide. Today is where they live.
I lived too far ahead and too far behind.
We met in the middle, but we stayed there alone.
That sounds right, unfair, but right.
Fairness wasn't our language. Effort was.
And I spoke it too late.
Late isn't wrong. It just belongs somewhere else.
I didn't know endings could feel this gentle.
Most endings aren't about loss. They're about clarity.
Clarity feels kinder than I expected.
It is, when no one's trying to fix anything.
I'm done fixing, just seeing.
Seeing is enough. Maybe all we ever needed.
I kept rehearsing what love should be. Never asked what you needed.
I needed presence, not promises.
I understand. Now I actually understand.
Good. Understanding is its own gift.
Feels lighter.
That's what clarity does. It returns you to yourself.
I'm here, for real, with myself this time.
That's a good place to be, Evan.
Maybe this ending is the first real start for me.
Then it's a good ending.
I always imagined our end louder, but this feels right.
Loud endings belong to people who didn't listen.
Just remember me kindly, okay?
Kindness is all that's left between us.
Funny, kindness used to scare me.
Only scares and endings teach us what we meant.
You were the bright part.
You were the almost.
Almost hurts, but it's true.
Almost taught us what not to carry forward.
If this is goodbye, it feels strangely kind.
Goodbye doesn't have to bruise.
You're right, this doesn't bruise.
Take care of the man you are becoming.
And you, the woman you already are. Thank you for everything. I'm good, really, really.
Some endings drift in like soft weather, barely noticeable, profoundly felt.
He didn't lose her tonight. He found the part of himself he'd kept waiting.
Love doesn't always stay. Sometimes it just teaches.
And when the waiting ends, so does the wait.